Hi everyone, it's Jenna and welcome to my channel Divine Direction. In this video, we are doing a pick a card reading to find out what relationship in your life needs healing right now. As always, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest, and always use your intuition above all else. That's the most important thing. All right, so let's get started. Take a couple minutes and choose which heart speaks to you the most, number 1, 2, 3, or 4, and find the corresponding timestamps down below. Okay, pile 1. So let's dive into your spread. I have received a couple of messages, but the overall huge message that I'm receiving for you is actually surprising to me. I was not expecting this, but the overall relationship that may need to be healed is actually your relationship with yourself. So I'm seeing in the cards that someone has been wearing a mask. And it's not that you're being fake or anything like that. When I see the imagery of someone wearing a mask, it's someone not being true to their authentic self. And if you've been watching any of my other videos, we've been talking about this for a while now. While we're growing up, we get programs from other people and their expectations, other people's ideas, things that they said to us, maybe from TV or things that we've read. And that helps to shape who we are, but it's actually not who we are. It kind of clouds our true authentic self. So that's what I say when we wear a mask. And we also may know that we wear a mask when we go out in public, and I'm sure at some point everyone has done this, where maybe you wear a mask because you don't want to reveal your true emotions, because we're taught that, you cry, you're not allowed to cry, or when you cry at home alone. Don't let anyone see your feelings. I'm seeing that somebody's been hiding their feelings. I also see that someone's been hiding their dreams or their passions, or if you've maybe shared it with other people, maybe you just think that it's a pipe dream. But somewhere along the line, you've hidden these aspects of yourself. And we all do it, so I'm not saying anything bad about that. But I just feel that your spirit has been quieted. Your light has been blown out. And the way to heal the relationship with yourself is to start to be more true and authentic to yourself. So in the imagery, there are 2 cards actually from 2 different card decks that are showing something being kept in a jar. So I don't know if that will resonate with someone, but in the jar are your hopes and your dreams, your essence, who you truly are. What I'm receiving, it's like you're kept in a tower, and there may be darkness around you, but in this jar is your happiness. It's your happy place. It holds those dreams, those goals. And it's time to open up the jar and let that essence out. Let all of those dreams come out. I'm seeing them as butterflies. There's imagery of butterflies. So there's a transformation here that needs to occur. Of course, if this is resonating for you. I see passions that need to be revived or begun. So for anyone watching who may have taken a ballet and maybe stopped doing it, or someone who has been wanting to do ballet for a long time, here's your cue. Or someone who wants to pick up a musical instrument. Here I see the violin. That is your cue as well. So what are these parts of yourself that want to come out? Your true emotions, how you feel, expressing yourself. I see someone expressing themselves, speaking their truth, speaking their feelings, and finding freedom in that. Letting your dreams out, wearing your heart on your sleeve. And that could be both your feelings and also like, hey, this is me. This is who I am. Now, if you are listening to this and it kind of resonates, but you're also not sure who you truly are, and that's okay. I've been through that as well. Do you have any passions or interests that you can think of? And start with those. If you're unsure, I'm seeing ask your spiritual team and they will help guide you towards it. They sent me a channeled message actually a couple of nights ago. And it's basically, of course, I'm not going to be able to phrase it perfectly like they did then, but basically, if you're feeling lost, follow your passions like breadcrumbs, and they will take you back to your true self. And this is really important. You might not know who you are, and that's okay. All you have to know is what am I interested in right now? Do you love reading? What sparks your interests? What gets that flame going? Are you passionate about certain causes in the world? So when I say passion, you could get really mad at something, and it'll be, so let me give you an example because that needs to be more specific. So with me, I get really upset about cruel treatment of animals. I get really upset when there's injustice in the world. So if you look at that, what are you passionate about? It could be causes in the world. It could be that you love to dance or sing or paint. It could be that you love to create music. It could be that you love to make things with clay. It doesn't matter what it is. But think in your life of where do you have interests? Do you like to read? Start with those. So once you start doing more things that you enjoy doing, that's when you're going to receive more intuitive nudges to take you to the next part of your path. And that's going to help lead you to your true, authentic self. And I just see you feeling free and empowered and embracing yourself and just feeling so much self-love. So it's time to let your creative juices out. Get them flowing. It's time for you to start doing things that you enjoy doing. For those who are resonating with the part about being more truthful about your feelings, it's time for you to start speaking more truthfully. So I'll give you an example of that, a simple one. You know, when we see somebody that we know, maybe out when we're out at the grocery store, and they're like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And you're just like, "Oh, I'm good, thanks, how are you?" And that's about it. And you might just say you're good, but maybe you're not good. Or maybe you're great, but we just say good, okay? Um, I understand, especially when you're in passing, and of course, in these times, you don't get to speak to people that you know that much anymore, with the masks and everything, and not being able to go out as much. But especially for those who are feeling not so good, being a little more truthful with your feelings. So, for me, I've hidden my feelings for many, many years. And this year especially, I decided, okay, you know what? I'm going to be more open. My spiritual team has been helping me with this. So when my friend and I talk and she asks me how I am, when I was feeling depressed, I told her, I said, I'm sorry if I haven't been talking to you so much lately, but I've been feeling depressed since October. And I just don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you. Sometimes I don't have energy. And she totally understood, and we had a good talk. And just me telling her that allows her, that lets her know that if I'm not talking to her, it's not because I don't like her, or with this pandemic and not being able to see too many people, I was feeling lonely, and I told her. I said, I've been feeling lonely lately, and she said, oh, do you want to do a video chat and we can talk and everything? So being more open about our feelings, and they don't always have to be the negative feelings, right? Those are the ones that we will most likely not share. But even if you are feeling great, tell someone. Say, I'm feeling great, I'm doing this, I'm going here, I'm talking to this person, I'm creating this. Let people know how you feel. So for some of you, that's really important. I think for all of us, that's really important. Some people are more upfront with their feelings than others, and that's okay. And this doesn't have to happen overnight. It's been a process for me, and just take baby steps. So let's let our true feelings out, and let's let our true passions out and see where this guides us. Because I do feel that this is guiding you to a wonderful place. So this is how you heal the relationship with yourself. Now, for some of you, there may be a person either in your life now that you're not aware of. You can't really see them. So it could be someone who is an acquaintance, or this person hasn't entered your life yet. But I do feel that for some of you, that by doing this and healing this relationship with yourself, that this person is going to come into your life. This is going to help bring in that true love that you might be looking for. Really, the true love within yourself, of course, but I see this as a romantic partner. So if you're not already with someone and you are interested in pursuing a romantic relationship, I do feel that this person will be coming into your life once you start doing this. Okay? For some of you, there is a small aspect that I'm feeling that maybe there's parents that maybe, not necessarily that they may be hindering your ability to be yourself, but maybe it could be that you're afraid to share things with them. I'm not saying that they're bad parents or anything, that maybe sometimes we think that other people will react in certain ways, and we build that up in our heads, and I've done that many times. But then when we actually talk to the person, it's not a big deal. So it could just be that situation, and that's just for a small portion of you. But if we're more open about our feelings, then I see that being more beneficial, because telling the truth of who you are is going to help you. And I have seen this in my own life and in a lot of these card spreads, that when we start being our true selves and being authentic with our feelings, that helps us heal relationships around us. Okay? So that is all I'm seeing for pile number 1. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and hopefully I will see you next video. Thank you. Okay, pile number 2. So the relationship that I'm seeing in the cards that requires some healing is actually, I'm seeing kind of more of a friendship. So best friends, but it could also be someone that you're really close to, like a family member. And I'm kind of seeing 2 different things, but they're similar. So let me just go through both scenarios. First of all, I see someone has been gossiping about you. They've been telling stories about you to maybe other friends that you guys share or family members. And it's making you really upset for obvious reasons. I just feel like this person's been two-faced. And I feel that you need to drop this person, but again, listen to your own intuition as always. And if you're not sure, ask your spiritual team for guidance with this. But if this is a friend, I say drop them, okay? And I'll go more into this afterwards. And the second thing that I'm receiving is if somebody's not gossiping about you, this could be this is the one that I feel is maybe a family member or something of that sort. I feel that somebody is saying negative things about you, but they could be saying it to your face. So somebody might not be as supportive about things that you want to do with your life, or just, just being rude. Maybe they make rude comments towards you, and it might have nothing to do with your dreams or anything of that sort, but they could just be the type of person that just likes to say mean things to someone to make themselves feel better. But all it does in both scenarios is reflect poorly upon the person that are saying these words, right? So if it's a family member, you can't exactly drop them, but I would ask your spiritual team on what to do with that relationship, and they will show you. But in some cases, you might want to distance yourself a bit from the person, or if you get together and say you have a family reunion or something like that, or a family dinner, maybe try to talk to other people instead of that person. But here's the solution to both of them that I'm seeing in the cards. So what they're saying is to basically drop these people and go on an adventure of your own. A transformation is what I'm seeing. So I'm not sure. I'm a little older, but I've heard this term of having a glow up, which usually is like growing up and like being completely glowing and gorgeous from, and if I'm saying it wrong, well, tell me, but that's basically what I'm seeing. But this isn't all about physical, and I'm not saying about physical. This is like an inner glow up. So this inner transformation, okay? I'm seeing the Queen and the King here. So this could be just like becoming the highest version of yourself, like the most amazing you. I see you being encouraged to just truly own your magnificence and just be like, you know what, screw you. You know nothing about me. I'm just going to do me. And the best revenge that you could ever have is just focusing on yourself and loving yourself, doing the things that you want to do. And it's not about revenge, but what I'm seeing for you is you're being encouraged to get clear about what you want in your life. Who do you want to be? Sit down with a book, a notebook, write down what you want to do, who you want to be. What are your goals? What are your dreams? Think about those. and start working towards them, okay? So I'm seeing you just finding things that you love to do, or immersing yourself in things that you love to do, and just being happy with that. And I know that it can really hurt when people are saying hurtful, untrue things about us, or really just being negative towards us in general. But you're really being encouraged to move past that, move forward. And you can ask your spiritual team to help you with that, help guide you to being the highest version of yourself, help guide you to heal from this relationship and move forward. Because I do see you enjoying things that you love doing, and I do see you owning your magnificence and stepping out and being the amazing person that you are. Like, I really do see that there is a transformation here. Now, I also see that there is a new friendship that will be coming in regards to like this transformation, not necessarily after, but in this transformation, there is a friendship that is coming in, and you're going to be at a higher vibration, doing things that you enjoy doing, and this is going to bring in other people who are at higher vibrations, who are going to support you and encourage you, and who enjoy things that you also enjoy. So the relationship that has hurt you, if we decide to release this, which, again, listen to your own intuition on this, but there is something better out there for you. No one should be talking about you behind your back. No one should be saying hurtful things to you or about you, okay? You are so much better than this person. And if it is a family member, I feel that if you are embracing your true self and loving yourself and doing things that you love, that the relationship will have a change. So they might stop saying negative things about you, or they might focus on someone else, okay? But even if they did say anything about you after this transformation, I just see you not caring. I see you being like, okay, this is what I do. If somebody says something negative to me now, I just kind of go, well, that was rude, but I'm okay. It doesn't penetrate your heart anymore. It doesn't hurt anymore. It's just kind of like, all right, well, if you want to be like that, that's okay. But I'm going to do me. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing and love myself. And that's that. Okay? So that's all I'm receiving for pile number 2. I feel that you're strongly being encouraged to talk to your spiritual team about this because, again, this is a general reading, so I don't want to tell you exactly to drop a friend or a family member. This is going to be individual to you, so really just ask them for guidance on this situation, and they will help you, all right? Okay, pile number 2, I hope you all have a wonderful week, day, month, I guess. I'm so used to saying that for my weekly videos. Anyways, hopefully I'll see you next video. Bye, everyone. Okay, pile number 3. So I'm receiving 2 separate messages for this. So the first message that I'm receiving for pile number 3 is I'm really seeing a lot of loneliness. So I feel that the relationship that you need to heal, or being encouraged to heal, I should say, is a relationship, I don't even want to say the relationship with someone who you haven't met yet, but I don't see you haven't been with this person in a romantic relationship. This is, I'm seeing like more of a soulmate that you're trying to bring in. So it looks like you've been feeling lonely and longing for this person. I'm seeing maybe you've been single for a while. You've been trying to bring this person in, and it's kind of like everyone else is receiving partners and where is mine kind of thing, right? So, how to heal this? They're saying that you are focusing on the lack of this person. And I've talked about this before recently. So if this is maybe resonating with you, check out my pick a card reading for bringing in the one, because I definitely talk about this in that video. But what they're saying is stop focusing on the lack to heal this relationship so this person can come in. What you focus on grows, right? So what you think about, you bring about. I could say it a million different ways. But if you're focusing on not having this person, you're just bringing in more of not having this person. So they really want you to start thinking more positively and speaking more positively about this. And you don't necessarily have to speak about this with anyone else, but in regards to this person, so if you think, oh, like where are they already? That sort of thing, they want you to start speaking as if this person, you're already in a relationship with them. So, and visualizing yourself with this person. If you start focusing on meditating or just closing your eyes at night and just allowing yourself to picture you and this person, don't really picture them per se, because if you're picturing a specific person or them looking a specific way, you can block this person from coming in. But try to just picture yourself with this person. What I've done in the past is just kind of like maybe have their face blurred out or something. Focus on the feeling of this person. Focus on how they make you feel. And that part is really important because the feeling aspect, especially in the law of attraction, that helps bring it about. So focus on the feeling while you're visualizing this person in your life. Speak as if they are already in your life. Maybe if you're alone in your room, maybe just talk to them. Have a conversation with them as if they're there, as if you're dating. If you want to be married, talk to them as if you're married, okay? And another thing that they're showing me is you need to change your thoughts. So if you're thinking the lack again, but even if there's negativity that comes up while you're trying to speak them into existence and visualize them. So this negativity is resistance to this person being able to come into your life. So what you need to do is have corrective measures in place so that once that thought comes up, you can just cancel, clear, delete it and start focusing on something positive. Change that thought into a positive. So if you think, okay, this person's never going to come, nope, cancel, clear, delete it. This person's already in my life. I love having this person in my life. And focus on the feeling with it. So one of the games I like to play when I'm manifesting anything is the I love game. So I always do this. And just sit there and think of things that you really enjoy in your relationship. So I love it when he kisses my forehead. I love it when we cuddle. I love when she surprises me with, I don't know, you can just insert anything. I love it when she tells me that she loves me, that sort of thing. So just really thinking of things in a relationship that would make you feel loved and secure and warm and fuzzy and happy. Think of those things and speak them out loud. So anytime the negativity comes up about it, you have to take the corrective measures right then and there. Don't wait. Do it right then and there. Cancel, clear, delete, or however you feel like doing it. And making sure that you correct it so that later on it becomes more of a habit. So those thoughts, you're ending those thoughts, and you will fully believe that this person is in your life, and that brings them in, okay? So if we start focusing on this person in a positive way, that they're in our lives, you're planting a seed and you're watching it grow. So no matter what happens in your life, no matter how long it takes, and it could take longer for some people, and it might only take a couple of weeks or even days. It depends on where you are on this journey. So don't focus really on the timeline of this, but whatever your exterior circumstances are, just keep focusing on them being in your life so that they will come in. Don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle, all right? Don't be doing it for a month and being like, oh, I give up. Like, this is stupid. Now, cancel, clear, delete that thought, because you've been doing the work and they could just show up within the next week or the next day, all right? So you have to keep doing it. Continually do this to bring this person in. All right, so that's all I'm receiving for that portion of pile number 3. Now, the second message that I have for pile number 3 is that the relationship that could use some healing involves someone who is deceased, unfortunately. Now, the relationship that I'm seeing, and this could be different for everyone, but I am feeling that maybe someone's grandmother has passed on, or a mother figure. There could be a grandfather as well. And really, this could be anyone. It could be a brother or a sister, but that's just what I'm seeing in the cards right now. But, so I do see that somebody's lonely and they're really missing this person. So, the relationship that we're speaking about healing is just probably more grief in this. I'm saying it's more healing the grief associated with this, because I do feel that you love this person. And I'm not seeing this, but if this is resonating with anyone, if we are feeling sad about this person's passing, but maybe there were things left unsaid, or maybe there was fighting, or it wasn't the best relationship, but you still loved the person, maybe working on healing that. But I'm not really seeing that for most of you. But in any case, I see you speaking to this person. I feel that speaking to them out loud is going to really help you heal. And the unfortunate thing with grief is it takes time. And in most cases, it's not going to fully disappear. There's always going to be something there. But the best thing that you can do is to let your feelings out. So you can speak to this person if you feel sad about the situation. Obviously, you're grieving. Let those emotions out. Let them out. That's the best thing that you can do for yourself, is to grieve them, cry. Speak to them out loud. I'm really seeing that. Speak to them out loud. This person is still very present in your life. And you might feel that. You might feel their presence around. I feel that they're guiding you, though. They're going to guide you through this grief, but I also feel that they're guiding you to something better in your life. And I'll give you an example. So, my grandfather unfortunately passed in 2015, and I just absolutely adored him. And at the time before he passed, I was experiencing a very deep depression for a few years. And after he died, I would say, like, I swear that my grandpa was up in heaven and he just lit a fire under my butt. Like, okay, enough of this. It's time, kiddo. It's time. So, after he passed, even though I was very upset about it, I started to heal and I started to get better. I was guided to go to a naturopath and all of this other stuff. And I just feel that he was a big component to that, a big portion of getting me to heal and feel my feelings. And I just feel that he was very he was very present at that time, especially in guiding me. And I feel that this person, whoever this is, they're doing the same thing. And obviously your situation is going to be different, but whatever they're doing, they're guiding you. They're guiding you through this grief. They're guiding you to where you'd benefit from being in your life. For either message, I keep seeing snowflakes. I'm being drawn to snowflakes. There's 2 cards at least that have snowflakes in them. So I don't know if there's anything to do with winter or snowflakes that have to do with either of these individuals. Maybe they passed away in winter, or maybe winter was their favorite season or something of that matter. But I just thought that I needed to say, I'm seeing snowflakes for both. So somewhere in here, there's a message for you about snowflakes. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else I'm seeing for you guys. No. Okay. All right. The snowflakes thing, it could also be if the first portion is resonating with you, bringing this person in, it could be while snow is on the ground or that season. It depends on where you live, of course. I live in Canada, so there's snow on the ground right now. Or it could be this winter in 2021 going into 2022. Not necessarily for everyone though, so don't focus on timelines, but for someone, snowflakes or the winter is a message for you, okay? All right, pile number 3. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope to see you next video. Bye. Okay, pile number 4. So in this spread, I'm seeing that the relationship that you would benefit the most from healing right now is actually the relationship with your own inner child. So I am seeing that there's some childhood wounding here that most likely has to do with a parental figure. I'm seeing imagery of a father figure, but it could be a mother figure as well. And this wounding is affecting your adult life. So I see it affecting your romantic relationships. And the people that have been coming into your life, they don't seem to pay attention to you as much as you deserve. And they're not treating you or loving you as much as you deserve. So I also see this affecting you in maybe your career. I'm seeing that you may have some limitations in your mind of what you can accomplish. So what you think that you are capable of, you are far more capable than that. So the limitations that we have set on ourselves, yeah, we need to break those, okay? So what we're seeing here, and I'm seeing a lot for your capabilities, by the way, so I'll get into that. But what I'm seeing here is that you would really, really benefit from healing this inner child wound, whatever it is. Do some soul searching with it. And I know that doesn't sound fun. It does not sound fun. I did not enjoy doing it either. But it is so beneficial, and it's going to be so beneficial for you, okay? So in this spread, I see that you are a nurturing person. I see that people love you, that you're good with animals, and I just feel that you're an amazing person, all right? Now, as far as your capabilities are, you don't like some of these things that I'm seeing are probably not even on your radar. So I'm going to list off some things, even though this isn't really part of this reading, but I just feel like you should know this, okay? So for some of you, I'm seeing that someone may be an engineer, and I am seeing imagery of a little boy and a man. So this could be someone out there. Of course, it could be for anyone. Doesn't matter what gender. But I am seeing a little boy growing up to be a man and who is an engineer. So if you've ever thought of being an engineer, but you didn't think that you could do it, trust me, you can, okay? I see that someone may be working with animals. There's a lot of imagery with animals, all right? So whether you're going to be a veterinarian or rescue animals or be a foster mom for dogs and cats, there's something to do with animals for some of you. Others, I do see that some of you have some intuitive capabilities. So whether you're psychic or a medium, I see that in someone's future. And I also see that, some of you are going to be a leader. All right, a leader in some capacity, in some area. And I just see that there's a lot of people following you. And I'm not sure exactly what this is, because obviously this is going to be different for others. But whatever area that you are going into, there are going to be people following you. Now, I am seeing that some of you may be either being a foster parent for children in the foster system and helping empower youth. I definitely feel that some of you will be working with youth through empowerment. Maybe you're teaching them different skills. There's something to do with that. Being a counselor. I'm seeing a group of individuals that you will be helping. I am seeing imagery of you soaring to heights farther than you can even imagine. And I see you helping others soar and break those limitations so that they can soar to heights that they haven't even imagined either. I see you having a very, very happy life. And whatever it is that you're doing, you are helping others through this with your nurturing energy. So whether it's animals or people, whomever this is resonating with, it doesn't matter if you are going to be an engineer or veterinarian or what have you. But I do feel that whatever it is that you're doing, it's really going to help people in some way, shape, or form. And there's a bunch of different ways that these can help people. But you don't see your capabilities right now. And that's the issue. When you finally decide, okay, it's time for me to heal my inner child. And again, I get it. It's not fun to do. But when you finally do that, you are going to be able to see your own potential. You're going to start to see little bits here and there. And who knows, what you are going through, what you are healing, you may help others heal from it as well. So I see whomever is resonating with this, you are going to help others rise up. But you can't do that if you are still with this wounding, because it is really limiting you. It's limiting your relationships. It's limiting your potential, because you're not seeing how worthy and deserving and amazing you are. Okay? So yes, once you start healing this inner child wounding, that's when things are going to take off in your life. You are going to see yourself the way that I see you in this spread, as magnificent and loving and nurturing. And that's going to bring in this romantic partner that you deserve, okay? So obviously that's for individuals that may be single or will be single. This is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest, of course, as I always say. But this healing is so important for you to unlock the next level of your life, all right? So I strongly encourage you to do that inner child healing, all right? Okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all doing well, and hopefully I'll see you next video. Thank you. Bye.